build this pattern. I don't know about this one right here, because I could do this, or I could... The theme here is the drive home. I definitely use the delay for sure. That housey vibe. we at? It's right here in the Subharmonicon. Okay, so here's the deal. I have the Subharmonicon clocked with the Hydrasynth. The Hydrasynth is going out to the Subharmonicon. The tempo of this just matches what is all working here cohesive. The MiniFreak's the main with a bit of delay. Definitely with the delay, for sure. Definitely this patch too. Up in here I'm not so sure. Specific type of sound too. patching a jam. Now there's also the Spectravox to be considered, or the Subharmonicon. I could do something far more complex, or I could just... I mean, it goes with it, but... there's only so far I can go. Question here. Gonna go to Mars, dude. So, got these patch cables over here. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna try to figure some shit out here. So I got this light plugged in. Oh, I don't got it hooked up. USB at. I don't get my power cable either. Oh, outfit. Alright. So you guys at least see a little bit of it. I mean, it's right there in the corner. Can't miss it. Let's dial in a righteous patch over here. So let me get a thing real quick. Oh yeah, it's silent mode. Let me do this just so you guys aren't getting dead air over here. Plus little Tusson's walking around awake. There's no telling what he's gonna say or do. Uh-oh. Here he comes. Don't say nothing. I can't see. I got the thing to go to all the patches online. Now, where are the hard ones? Alright. True variables fashion. What did we do? We did the shifting intervals at first. We'll see. Because we're already taking up the clock space. We're not going to undo that because we needed to go with that. And I don't think we're going to venture out. I think we're going to stay in 120 BPM over here. So let's see. I'll knock it off. That was pleasant for a few minutes though. I'm not going to use these long ones because these are more long. Nice long ones. That's the beauty about this desk over here. I just slide my patch cables on the hook. So and so. What should we say now? Say, okay. Here we go. We're going. We're going to go for the shifting intervals, which is going to be sequence 1, second one from the top or bottom, and then the other one is going to go into the VCO PWM up on the top third, and then we are going to go from the VCO 2, which is 2 underneath it, and we're going to go into sequence 2, which is one from the bottom. And that clock is not taken. So we're going to go with the recommended. Stick that into the trigger. Sorry you guys can't see the patch cables. I tried to make that work. I'm like... But here, just so you guys know what's going on here. There you go. Bunch of funk. Nothing but the funk. I guess we could just stay here in this view for a minute while I try to figure out what I'm going to do with the Subharmonicon. She will be the butter to this bread, let me tell you. George. Welcome, my friend. How's it going? I don't know why I saw George before I saw you, and then yours wedged your way in between. Well played. I know it wasn't you. My old ass eyes. Hold on. Coffee time. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so let's see where they want us to dial it in first before we go through that. Paula Torla. Oh, no, it doesn't. Paula Torla. Sorry, I need to dial in that delay so you could hear what I'm saying. What's up, Paul? All right. Where does it want us to go? The recommended is, I don't trust these sequences. Up here instead of down there, down here instead of on here, off. Over here, up a little bit. These aren't precise, these are you know, kind of, because I know I'm going to move all these. I'm just going with the recommended because I remember liking this. Eternian. Oh, see, I did it again. I should just leave it on for the Eternian. Welcome. George. Paul. DMG. Robert. Everybody. I'm just leaving it up now. Gets too confusing for my old brain. Okay. Sorry about the moment of silence here. We're about to pledge allegiance to the synth. You know what I'm saying? Alright. See, why does volume have to be up that much? You're crazy, man. It goes on the top, see? Oh, I almost missed that. There's so many damn settings, it just takes a while. Sorry, guys. Alright, we're going up? Yep, we're going up. Alright, hold on. Okay, I think this is it. What do you got for the presets? Let's see. That doesn't sound like music. dialed in on the sequence over here and the sound of it. Along the way. Might have to go see what's up with little Tussin. Mama Tussin just got home from work. He ain't in bed yet. Alright, get a good view over here. Do without it falling down. There we go. pick a different patch in here too. Or just change it a little bit in Spectravox. How you guys doing tonight? My bad on not making the stream last night. They had Mama Tussin out here working her ass off, and yeah, I needed to be here for her because they ran her down for a really long time. I just thought that it wouldn't be right if I were up here, you know, streaming or whatever, and you know, it's a good thing too because, yeah, it was not a good day for Mama Tussin yesterday, so. Hosted monthly jam meetup. Dope. Oh, you're by me, aren't you? Aren't you the one? I keep I keep forgetting. Isn't it you that's like right here in the region? I hang out with your group of friends. I don't have any synth friends here locally. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I keep forgetting. I knew there was something I was forgetting here. It's funny how long I've known you under this handle over here on YouTube, and then like just recently Uncle Chrome. When'd you bust that one out? You don't have to answer that. Take it easy, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. I don't want to change it, but I need something that's like 120. Gotcha. Latches that small amount too. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I just discovered, I was like, oh, he's got a channel and everything. Like, why wouldn't you? I'm so used to the attack being over here because I gotta rewire my brain now for the bigger one. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I can't be all dark. I gotta be more uplifting. Sorry. Put a pin in the darkness here. Maybe that. DL. Yep, DL's learning for the first time. Butchered that one. Fuck all that. All right, let's find something else here. Because we need something uplifting that doesn't sound like, I don't know. I don't mind sounding like I stuck my finger in a Nintendo cartridge, but it's just got to have the right beat to it, like Mega Man or something, like Ninja Gaiden. You know what I'm saying? Chill. Ultra. Whichever. Sorry. Don't mean to butcher. Let's see. All right, let's get it on the phone. El Telefono. Let's go over here and get some sounds from El Telefono. See what we got here, folks. Because I think I got all my patches worked out. It's just about dialing in this little son of a bitch right here. Okay. Where's that new sound thing? There it is right here. Discover new sounds. Okay. Here we go. Discovery begins. Alright, here we go. Well, so would you recommend the Hydrasynth as a first synth in goals with buying Ableton or MPC Live 2 37? You know, to be honest with you, really, if you're going with something first, I would go with the MiniFreak over the Hydrasynth. And so far, I mean, I've had significant more time. Hydrasynth has its benefits. Don't get me wrong. For one, it's battery operated. You know, the polyphonic aftertouch, the MPE. You know, it has a lot of benefits to it. And yeah, we're just getting into it. But I don't know. Still, you know, playing them both one on top of the other. I favor the MiniFreak, and as a first synth, especially with the goals to attach it, I don't know. You know, it just depends. Are you going to be outdoors or indoors? You know, as a first thing, I would say just the sound, just the quality of sound and what they have in Arturia is just superior. You know, so far. I mean, there could be things that you might think sound better. There's just a really digital component. They're both digital synths, so either way, you're not going to escape that unless you. I mean, what I'm doing right here is I'm just kind of taking the sting out of the digital and throwing it in the analog by hooking it into the Spectravox. But yeah, that said, it's pretty clear here. I'd rather have this as a lead. But then you have the features like the latch features. It has like real oscillators, while on the MiniFreak has more knobs. So like it just depends on what you prefer, really. But if I were going for something as a first, I would go MiniFreak. You know, yeah, take care, Paul. Indoors for sure. Just trying to get a basic setup in terms of trying to buy. Yeah. I don't know. Does anybody else here in the chat have experience with both of them that would want to give some input here? I'd say MiniFreak first. I'd say MiniFreak first, and then go to the Hydrasynth if you want to get another smaller synth. I wouldn't pick the Hydrasynth first because it may disappoint you. You know, but it may wow you as well, you know, depending on whether or not you're going to use it for the polyphonic aftertouch and the MPE as a controller, which is something that the MiniFreak can't do. So if your needs are also MIDI. Take into consideration the polyphonic aftertouch and the MPE, and the key difference. It's subtle, but the keys are just a little bit smoother on the Hydra. So what's I doing here? Oh, looking up patches. Sorry. So I would still go with the Mini, but like I have a semi bias towards using it more. So my experience. Okay, I guess we could just start at the top and go with aquatic chords and hope that it goes here. Let's see. I'm gonna lean in here. Oh, Chroma Console, yeah. Yeah. That paired with the MPC is like perfect. Those two pieces of gear are made for each other. Seriously. All right. So we're taking patches out here. We're only taking the patches that are true to this. I guess I should first of all turn the volume down. Start unplugging shit. All right. I'll probably just keep these same cables over here. 0 cents Pro 3 would be number one choice. Yeah, it's hard to choose a first synth depending on what your level and what you want to get into it. Like somebody like my mom, I was like, MiniFreak's the way to go. And look at her now. She has a 49 key Hydrasynth. I'm going to miss that little guy. Oh, it was a fun little demo for a few days, you know. We had it for a couple weeks, you know. Wish I could have it for a little bit longer, but hey, you know. That's just indicative to this environment over here where the gear just passes through. It never sticks around. But that said, that's another thing too. I'm keeping the MiniFreak. And just out of the whole gift sake, I'll probably keep the Hydrasynth too. I don't see myself getting rid of either of them. But if I had a choice between the two of them, I'm still picking the MiniFreak. Sorry for disagreements here if people have them, but fuck your couch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that goes into the trigger. Okay, so I think that's. Let me see. Let me just see where it stands. Uh-oh, whole lot of nothing going on. Oh yeah. So get a Jupiter 8, a Mini Moog Fairlight, and a TR-808. You'll be set. See, I don't know if I want to do something like this. I mean, I could turn this into a good melody. Well, here. That was just the basic, like, what it's going to sound like. So I think we could do something with that. Let me just dial it into the knobs of what they have here recommended. So I'm taking the time. That's the whole point of working out a jam. You know, you got to work out what you got to make sure you're going to do something over here. Yeah. Someone's drumming the LBC. Is it going now? Top? No, it goes in the top. Mid. Down. Yeah, you know, I was telling her, I was like, it's like, you know, everybody thinks you're coolest mom ever. You know, step on the channel or whatever. And she's like, maybe later. It's like, maybe actually consider it. It's like, yeah, 10 years down the road, probably. I said that, not her. She ain't thinking about that whole shit. She ain't trying to be on no TV. Alright, let's see what we got. Alright. 1, goes all the way up. Here, about 3/4 of the way. And about half over here. Not a fan of their settings here, but let's give them the benefit of the doubt here, folks. All right, we almost here. Come on, oh, this goes this way. All right, yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's see. Alright. See what we can do with that. Yeah, that'd be dope. She's learning, so she just might, that's just might where she ends up eventually. sure. I think we're good with that. I think we can call that for what we're going to use. Now let's get to the rest of you. Let's get to the rest of yous here. What you got here, old buddy? And I'll have to dial in the drum separation. We'll get to that. Hey, look, I don't need the maps anymore. Aha! Road maps! Man. How you guys feeling out there now? is. Yeah, drink here, folks. Okay. Whew. Take care. There you go. Move that thing around. How you guys doing? Man, I haven't made a house and I don't even remember the last time I made house music. I mean, I got close on this jam. I mean, the only thing that qualified that close to house is JRC's little jazzy sprinkles on that. But that was more techno. That was like hard hitting techno. This right here is straight up house. There's no mistaking it. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, that's why I think that this here is the future of music on YouTube. And it may very well dig deeper than that eventually. Because these magical moments and like people who just jam in all circles, we just love doing the music and we all find each other somehow. And yeah, it's just we're all having these profound experiences in music, and it's just making us better musically. And eventually, as more people start getting involved in it, the industry brats are going to catch on, and they're going to be like, "Hey, there's a lot more of them in this crowd now. Like, used to be a little niche of a niche, and it just turned into this whole thing." And not only being in the space as long as we have here on this channel, but just kind of being an observer of this space since its inception, and we've had videos posted from 2006, so like it's not like we haven't been on this space since its arrival or anything like that. I was a moderator on deatherjail.com, so that was a dope place. But yeah, jamming, and when you think about it, people just expand musically, and when their consciousness is uplifted by the music and interacted with other people who are also uplifted by the music as well, whether they played or just listened to it, I think eventually, as things do in this universe, people are going to start catching on that this is the space that is carved out for the people who are serious and who really love and have the passion for doing really dope music. And when you venture off into other genres, I'm a white rapping, hip hopping, West Coast and bebopping, and here I am making some house music. It's traveling over here to you fine people across the pond. It's just amazing. The universal truth of music, cannot be suppressed by any industry or algorithmic fuckery. No suppression, can exist in a space like this, regardless on platform. Like I said, we all find each other, and there's a way, and this is all just freehand trying to figure this out, and you guys could see right here, it's beautiful to just be like, you know what, I'm going to try to make something work with this gear and see what I can do with my, I guess, limitations, if you will, because I'm not in a big studio, and I never, I mean, I can't say I never will be. I'm just saying currently, like, I don't have a big setup, and I like it like this, it's how things are. But yeah, this is the place to be, you know. And I'm not just saying, I'm not speaking for this channel. I'm just saying, you know, we've had a lot of profound conversations. We were in the Symptoms of Reality Discord just a few moments ago, and I wrote a few pages in this thread about the way that things are going musically. And, you know, with all these streaming platforms and, you know, a lot more people are doing direct to consumer. Viral Beats here, we're doing direct to consumer, so you won't find any of our 5 albums on any of the streaming platforms. You know, we ditched our distro kits, so we're not just not on Spotify. We're not on anything. You know, if you want to partake, you know, you got to go to the website. You know, get it directly from here, the channel. You know, it's a one way. You know, and I think as a lot more serious musicians begin to exist within this space, you know, and I've seen a lot of people, you know, just starting out, which, you know, is great because, you know, we need more serious musicians in this space doing right by the music, and we're all finding each other and creating the best music of our lives. And shh, be quiet before the industry finds out. They're gonna come and try to muck it up. But for right now, you know, it's yeah, direct to consumer is the way. Yeah, you know, and I always tell people that because for people like me, you know, we've existed here, you know, and not only us, but like myself as an artist before streaming platforms were a thing, you know. And when I got my first check, I was like, God damn, this is a small amount. And I looked at the balance sheet because they used to give you the paper readout of where every single download went. Now it's just online, but they used to give you a printout of it. And I was like, man, you mean to tell me, you know, I got thousands, like tens of thousands, like even hundreds of thousands. I counted up, it's like almost hundreds of thousands just within that first check for that little piddly $50 or something like that. And I was like, holy crap. I was like, well, at least it's getting out to those people. And I was just thinking about it. I was like, that's a good thing I don't rely on this as my primary source of revenue as an artist. And, you know, that's the thing, you know, I was saying, and I keep mentioning this as a fact of things, but yeah, it's good to have these tools to, you know, memorialize music and all that other stuff, but you're just not going to get anything more true to life musically and as good as and organic as a live performance. And that's just how it's always been, and it's how it always will be. And even though, you know, merchandise like T-shirts and hats and all that are, you know, make more money than the music itself. In order to sell those T-shirts and that merchandise, you have to go out on tour and face the audience. You know, so even though retail, you know, runs the gamut in the music industry, like you have to go out there and perform to make it happen. You know, and that's another failure in the music industry is that a lot of people, you know, it takes a special type of artist to even get out there and perform and do the grind and everything. So, you know, when you start scraping the bottom of the barrel and, you know, start promoting these artists that can't even find their way through a stage, you know, it's like, you know, music suffers elsewhere, you know. And for us though, we don't care about none of that. All that industry shit and the way that things work, it doesn't matter to people like us, and it doesn't matter to, I mean, the bottom line does matter, you know, when it comes to you know, what's going on here in the you know, how it affects this space and everything. But you know, we're not going to stop doing the music, and it's not going to divert our attention elsewhere or anything. And yeah, I'm not going to get on my soapbox or anything. I'm just saying, like, the shit that just happened right here, that's the move. This is the jam. Finding it, making it work, putting it out there. This is going to be what I use as far as the patches and everything. I'm going to do a little freestyle, a 5-minute jam. If it doesn't work, I'll re record it, do another one, and I'll keep doing it. until I get it right. Usually it takes me 1 or 2 tries and I get it. And then, yeah, I'll put it out there, hardware jams, and then we'll just listen to a bunch of jams tomorrow. Everybody else who did the same thing I did. It's just, I've decided that as we do things, if we don't have our jam ready to go and out there by Sunday, Sunday night stream's going to be working out the jam for Monday and then putting it through. So people love artists and art. People will support. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's the way people discover. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And, a little self-shill never hurt nobody. This is the only place that you will find Viral Beats music, either here on YouTube live or in our playlists, which we appreciate the lurk. We appreciate everything. We got 5 albums here that we've developed here. And look who it is here with the wrench still. Yeah, I ain't taking that wrench from you, buddy. Air Spider. You just got jammed. Yeah, Air Spider was here for a lot of the beginning stuff, with the Fantom when my drums were boo-boo. He was the one telling me, yo, your drums. I thought he meant the patterns at first. I'm like, fuck out of here with that shit. And then I was like, oh. I forgot, it took a while to hear what was being heard on the other end, dialing it in and everything and realizing the limitations and the suppression, compression, stuff like that on the Fantom. Yeah, so how you doing, man? I don't think, I'm not on Instagram enough. I put some stuff on there. I don't know if you've seen little Tussin and his little song over there. He got like 250 something views with his little jam. I didn't notice until just now. I don't know if it's my microphone only or if it's other stuff. Let me check real quick. Oh, I gotta. This is the whole thing. I am slightly to the right, which probably means this little buddy here, as I got moved. So let's check it out. That's closer. It's not all the way, but it's closer. It's like a slight, like half a decibel, not even that. Like it's so like. Yeah, I didn't notice the whole time. And what I noticed the first time, and I forgot because it's been doing this the past couple streams. I didn't realize it. Oh, take care, Thomas. Yeah, I appreciate you for sure. When doing that team jam, when I was running the master of that, I noticed the drums, but it was just the drums were pulling to the right a little bit, and I had to take it more to the center with everything. But I didn't have to do that with everything else. So my bad for those who noticed the smidget over here in the right. It's just a little bit more, probably the past couple streams. So for sure. This is inspiring. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, it's kind of the standard on here. We just kind of wing it. We do jams and work things out that we're doing for the jams when we're late, and we're just a production heavy YouTube channel over here. So yeah, and it's been like an hour and a half. So actually got done quicker than I thought. So. I'm going to actually sign off because my wife is home and she's had another rough day. They're really working these delivery drivers to death out here, especially working for Amazon in the Pacific Northwest. So, they pay her for it, but you guys know the story. So let's see if we can right out and match this up real quick and play around. Start out with the little one, so we'll end it off with some music over here. God, it's so fucking good. Oh my god. Yo, Lil Tussin laughed his ass off when I told him you switched your name again. VVP as VVP. Nah. VVP. It's VVP. Welcome, my friend. He's been watching the evolution of your name. VP. There you go. That's an EA Ski Earthquake drum kick. And it's turned down a bit. See, I did it again. This is the EA Ski from Oakland, California, who produced the new Ice Cube record. Well, a lot of it. I don't know how much he produced. But that It's My Ego track by Ice Cube, EA Ski produced that track. He has a bunch of drum kits out here on the market, and we have almost all of them. So we put them all in the drum machine. We put 160 of them in the drum machine. So yeah, Oakland, California, EA Ski. Friday soundtrack, EA Ski. Yeah, he's getting some nice rewards from that for sure. Beats since I was playing with G.I. Joe. Word. It's alright, we're about to sign off anyway. Man, what fun. Yeah, it's good seeing you here again, Air Spider. I knew if I streamed at this hour, I'd run into you eventually, or you'd run into here. Yeah, Recon, when we started over here, we, just working some things out. I think this patch and these drums were the only thing that was really determined here. Welcome to Club Viral. Oh, ow, yeah. Nocturnal ass. Yeah, because it's like, what, almost 3? Shit. Yeah, that's how I get the folks across the pond. All the early to risers. It's been great fun here on the channel lately. You know, since Inky passed, it was like we just got into hardware jams and started jamming. We met the guys over at Symptoms of Reality podcast, been hanging out with them. The ProSynth Network guys hooked up with them and they've been on. We've been jamming together over there on the podcast. So it's become a thing every Saturday, so that's another thing, you know. Yes, didn't stream last night because of staying up and being here for my wife and everything, but we also spent like 4 hours on the podcast. Since we're doing like a more open pub thing, so if you aren't subscribed to Symptoms of Reality, you should check them out because it's become a nice little hub for a lot of creatives here. A lot of people here in the chat reconsider being one of them. That's where that Team Jam came from. Speaking of jam, we're gonna get jamming for this hardware jam. Yeah, I would definitely go MiniFreak first and then Hydrasynth maybe. The only way 2 digital synthesizers work is if you hook it up with some analog. The Moogs take care of that real quick, and then plugged up to the analog mixer, that's helpful as well. But yeah, we're gonna sign off here, folks, and do the damn thing off camera, and we'll be putting up the hardware jam sometime in the morning before the folks go live, which I think is I don't know, it's like noon Pacific Standard, so I don't know what the hell that is for everybody else, but fucking house music, huh? Who would have known? Yeah. Don't forget to leave a like on your way out. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you made it this far. Do what you can to support the channel. Share, lurk, go to the website. We got some discounts going on here. You can get all 5 albums for $1 a piece, so $5 will get you 5 albums. And there's a free sound pack. Speaking of sound packs, we got that converted Tussin out there. That's still on sale. The best of the best from the Fantom. Enough with that self-shilling. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow in Hardware Jams while we listen to everybody else's dope jams and play our own. We'll probably be second to last before Synth Addict. But we'll see. You never know. I appreciate you guys. Love you all. Take care, everybody. We'll be seeing you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard. But we'll be seeing you before then in Hardware Jams. And then afterwards in Symptoms of Reality podcast. So take care, everybody. Peace.